soon as Arrow jumped out of the bushes and bit Tamari, drawing blood. Tisa booked it back to the house.
This is a really good story, honestly.
How?
I booked it back to the house. Continue.
Tisa booked it back to the house and ran inside, locking all the doors and windows. Locking all the doors and windows, closing all the blinds, but nowhere did she see Syndyl, Amanda, or Elias. She went downstairs and stayed as quiet as she could, picking up Moxie, her cat, holding her really close as soon as she heard the garage open. She dropped Moxie on the ground. No, she put Moxie down. He's sleeping. Look. That's so cute.
He sleeps very often on that part of the couch. And if you get confused about the gender of the cat, Moxie, it is a boy. In the story, it says she.
It does?
Yeah.
Because you're just like your mother.
Because cats are girls and dogs are boys. I don't know where they learned this.
I don't know where I learned it from either. Keep going. What happens
Storybooks.
when the garage opens?
As soon as she heard the garage open, she put Moxie down and ran to the door, about to put a hand on the knob to open it, but backs away slowly. She waited for a couple of minutes for them to walk in, but nothing. There was nothing. But right then, she got a text that read, "Your family is safe. Now come out wherever you are." As soon as she finished reading it, she heard glass breaking from her room. She ran into the office and tried calling Amanda. She picked up, but it wasn't Amanda. Come out wherever you are." She hung up as fast as she could and started crying for her life. Tisa, baby, it's time to wake up." Suddenly, she was in her bed with Amanda's hand on her arm. "Come on, baby, you need to take the kids to school."
Because that's all the cuddling your mom does is put her hand on me. And then she's like, okay. This is how she cuddles me in the morning.
No, because...
And I think she counts to 10 and leaves.
No, because if I put my hand on you, you'll jump and say, "It's cold!"
Because your hands are freezing.
So?
Is everything okay there, Syndyl?
Mm-hmm. I think the bra messed it up.
They broke?
Yeah.
The underwire broke?
No, my bra messed them up.
Okay.
Your girls up?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that happens. So.
Is it going to go back to normal?
Your girls?
My girls are fine, don't worry. But, okay. This is going to be part of a podcast so I'm doing a podcast every other Thursday, which gives me time to write new stories, and it gives me time to think of conspiracy theories that I'm going to talk about. I'm sorry if you were listening to this. Sorry for the conspiracy theories, but we're not doing them this episode. And this is going to be like at the kind of end of everything. And it's just going to be for teenage girls and talking about girl stuff. So if you're a guy and you're listening to this, click off. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Oh, I have an idea. So, like, what if, like, you can keep going.
Okay.
You don't have to stop. If, like, you can talk about conspiracy theories and talk about your stories, and then, like, okay, guys, you can turn off. If you don't want to hear this, we're going to talk about girl stuff.
Yeah, and then you can ask us, and we'll be really honest with you about any questions that you have about girl stuff.
Okay. Well, okay, guys. That was the end of my short stories and my conspiracy theories and every goofy stuff. And now you probably want to click off because this is going to be getting pretty girl stuff. If you don't really want to hear about girl stuff, then you should click off. And
thank you for listening.
Thanks for listening. Tune in next time. And hi, girls. This is a part of the podcast that we're gonna do every week, and she's gonna be about girl stuff, and like I'm gonna be asking my moms or me and my friend, if I ever do one with my friend, we're just gonna talk about our girl problems and everything. And yeah, having a period sucks.
Welcome to girlhood.
And then you have it until you're like 50.
50?
There's things you can do with Western medicine that Tisa doesn't believe in that you can do to take care of it. I haven't had my period for almost 5 years.
Where does all that stuff go?
It doesn't happen because I have hormones that stop it from.
So your uterine lining is just continuously staying
grow.
there.
It doesn't.
It doesn't grow. That's
in the first
not
place.
the way that
It's
the
hormones.
universe put us.
Well,
on
I
this
know
earth.
that, but I believe in Western medicine, whereas you don't. So.
I do too.
I am very happy not having my period for 5 years. Thank you.
Well, mine's almost pretty much over. I'm at.
No, you're premenopausal.
Bro, I'm only 12. My period
just began.
it literally
You have so much to look forward to.
it just began. It started in the middle of my 6th grade year when I was 11.
Which is about, I think I was 15 when mine started.
Okay, so I woke up and it was a Friday, I think. Friday the 13th. It was a very scary day.
Yeah, but what did I do for you?
So I woke up and I went to the bathroom and I was bleeding. And then
This is when me and your mom first started talking.
this is when my mom's first started talking.
What did I do for you, though?
So I called mom and I was like, dude, stay with me here. I'm on my period! So
Where were you?
I don't know.
It was in the morning though.
I thought it was at school.
It was in the morning.
So why'd you call her? Where were you?
Where were you?
Does it matter?
Mm-hmm.
No, it doesn't.
Apparently you weren't with me.
She was with her boyfriend after the.
I could have spent the night at Candace's. It's probably with my ex.
You were at the gym.
Oh, yes.
She was at the gym.
I didn't go sleep with somebody else. Thank you. Jesus. You guys are treating me like I'm a whore or something. I was at the goddamn gym.
You were treating yourself like a whore because you were like, I was with my ex-boyfriend. We were just talking, so I could have been with him.
Oh my
Look at you, Hosa. All right.
Okay, so I was at the gym.
Welcome to being a female and dating other females.
Well,
This is what happens, Syndyl.
okay. Mom came home from the gym with a bouquet of white roses and a box of pads
And I bought you a cake.
and a red velvet cake, which I had
Yes,
for breakfast.
a red velvet cake.
Which I had for a red velvet cake, showing that I am on my period
Was it
and
a
there
white
is
cake
blood
and then-
coming out of my vagina.
Is that what you did?
It was a white cake, and then you open it, and it's a red cake, and I thought it was fun.
I remember you told me that you bought it
Yeah.
for her.
I bought her a red velvet cake.
Showing that there's blood coming out of my vagina.
Yep.
Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome.
You want to know my first time?
The thing is, I
That's
started
horrible.
wearing tampons on my first period, and that's probably not supposed to be okay. But her fault, my mom's fault, not
Well,
mine.
she didn't have anything else in the house, right?
No, I'm sure I brought you pads.
I
I'm sure I
had-
told you to start with pads, and you said I don't want to.
I was gonna
You
start with.
won't even wear pads now,
Yeah.
so...
I know.
You put it in your underwear, and you pulled up your underwear, and you came out, and you're like, it feels like I'm wearing a diaper. And I said, well, there's only one other option for that.
There's cups, and I want to try cups.
I will give you. I will buy. I don't know how to use cups, but I will buy you some.
I will use the instructions.
Okay.
She's
Okay.
very good with instructions. She made that flower.
She did. It was beautiful. So, what was your first period like, Tisa?
Started in 5th grade in the middle of class.
Oh no!
All
God.
over the seats.
Oh no!
And then I ran to the bathroom to look, and like the girls would try to open the restroom, like because the bathrooms didn't lock. It was just they just closed. I think I don't remember. I was in 5th grade, but I remember the girls were just knocking on the door and trying to open the door and just being assholes because that's what kids are, assholes. And I was just like, ugh, and I didn't tell anybody. And then I came home and told my mom that I started my period. And then it was so sad. It was a Thursday. I remember it was Thursday because my nana was sick. And so every sibling took a day during the week to make dinner for my nana. And so we'd go over there, and Poopsie was living with her. She was their caretaker. And so we would all go over there. And so my mom told everybody she's starting her period. And then Poopsie's like, oh, your life's over now. Now you can't play basketball. You can't do this because you're going to be running and a bunch of blood's going to be coming out of your vagina. And she'd be like, you could hear her, right?
I can so picture that.
This big ball of chunks of blood are going to be coming out of you. And I was just like so sad. So I'm like crying because she was telling me these things that I could never do sports anymore. And like running is going to be horrible. And it was just horrible. This is my Thea telling me this stuff. And I knew eventually that it was going to happen. I have 4 older sisters. And just like, it just sucked. And so I was the first one to get my period, I believe, in my class. And it's a really small school. There was like 20, 30 students in each class. And this is my junior high. And I was the first one to get boobs. And so they would make fun of me. They would fucking call me names and make fun of me because I had boobs. And these bitches are on Facebook now. And are all godly.
Fuck you hoes who did that.
So
sorry.
They deserved it.
Yeah, and today they still talk shit about people, and it's like, you know,
it's not worth it.
But
to talk
anyways,
shit about people.
But like I started my period when I was in 5th grade, on the seat, and it was horrible.
What did other people?
And I wore pads. I wore pads.
I don't give a shit. What did the guys do?
The guys didn't do anything. I don't think. I don't remember. But
what did they do for the seat?
Oh, I cleaned it up with my skirt because I was wearing a skirt. I was wearing my school uniform. And so I started out wearing pads, and I didn't start wearing tampons until I was 19. Because I was always told only hoes wear tampons. But I'm also told a lot of things growing up because this is like old Mexican things that people say are like only sluts take baths and stuff like that.
Okay.
It's different.
Okay,
it's different.
Hey, do you want to hear my stories? My turn?
Before Mom tells her story, I want to tell the story about the beats.
The
about
beats?
the beats?
The beats.
Oh my God,
Okay, this is the period I'm on right now. This happened on Monday. We had beats that night. Not on Monday night. Sunday night, yes. We had beats Sunday night. And then the next morning, I woke up and I peed and it was red. So I was like, oh shit, I got my period on the first day of coming back to school for 2 damn weeks. And I was so mad, so I had a tampon in the whole day. And when I took it out, there was nothing on it. And I was like, what the hell is this? And I told Tisa, and she was like, it's the beats. And I was like, what? No! My ass was hurting so bad that whole entire day. And then when we were walking back to our car, yes, we were in the store when this happened. When we were walking back to the car, I was like, you know what, Tisa? I think my ass hurt so bad today because I was wearing a tampon that I didn't need.
She's like, my butt hurt.
We told you that your pee would be red.
She said, that's why my butt hurt, because I was wearing a tampon for nothing. And then she woke up the next morning bleeding.
Yeah.
Literally, the next morning, I woke up and there was red dripping out of my vagina. And I was like, it's just the beads. And then I wiped and I looked at it.
Oh, that was a question I asked. I said, did you wipe and see if it was like deep blood? And she was like, I don't look. I saw on the toilet and I thought I was on my period. So I put a tampon in. I was like, okay. I said, next time wipe yourself to see. If
which was the next morning. And then just poof, my period was there because of the beats. It's all the beats' fault.
So having your period
sucks.
But you can take ibuprofen for it.
Yeah.
You've been taking ibuprofen this time.
Yes, I have.
And how do you feel?
Better. Oh God, the first day of my period, my ass still hurt. My ass has been hurting all week.
I think it's from these chairs, and I think it's from you throwing yourself on the floor. You throw yourself around like you're a rag doll. I
am a rag doll. Okay, my ass hurts like hell, and I was having cramps all along, like right here, and I was like going to cry my eyes out. And there was one day, I think it was yesterday, that I came home and I was crying because of my friends, and I was crying because of how bad my period hurt. I hate my period. Okay, you